Hi Aries, welcome back to Key Wisdom Tarot. My name is Ruth and I'm your Reiki Master and Tarot Reader. This is your love reading, Aries, for the month of August. Now I'm going to do a new reading today, which is based on 6 of the 9 strands of the Tree of Life. So read the description below for a fuller explanation of how I developed the reading. Your bi-weekly general readings with additional love, which go up to the 10th of August, are still available to view. So make sure you view those if you haven't already. And obviously, if you like this video, please like it. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. You can obviously share these videos with whoever you like, especially if you think it definitely resonates with you and it might help somebody else. And if you have enjoyed a reading, whether it's been a personal reading that you've purchased or just a reading on here, on YouTube, by all means head over to my Facebook page and write a review, and you can also follow me on Instagram as well, okay, and on Facebook. Okay, so these readings have been coming out really good actually. So the first card relates to your overall energy and focus for this month, and that, Aries, is the Queen of Pentacles, which is lovely. The second card relates to what you, these are coming out thick and fast, what you could encounter, what or who you could encounter this month. The third card is related to your recent past, your perspective, where you're coming from. Your fourth card is your love potential or your love lesson. The fifth card here is your challenge, and the sixth card is advice. And let me tell you something, Aries, these cards are very clear for you, very clear for you. They've got a very clear message, and I am here to deliver it. So, Aries, your overall energy and focus for this month is the Queen of Pentacles. Now, I might be biased because I'm a Capricorn female myself, darlings, but I think this is wonderful energy. You know, the Queen of Pentacles, Pentacle energy is about manifestation, and it's about security or security. You know, the feminine of the sign is about understanding how to manifest something. It's about recognizing our innate abilities to create, to nurture, and with the Queen of Pentacles. And so this is what this card is saying to you this month. It's saying to you that this month you've got to recognize that you have it within you, Aries, to manifest the relationship, the love, the family situation that you want. That needs to be your focus. The message is very clear, very clear. The second is what or who you could encounter or experience this month. This is obviously a what. This is the 3 of Wands. This energy is about waiting for our ships to come in, i.e. that means we've put work in. We've already put work in the energy and effort, and we're waiting to receive. Now, it could be that some of you, Aries, have been single for some time. This card wants to come out. Oh, look what's coming towards you. King of Cups. This is clarifying this card. It could be that some of you have been waiting for some time to feel ready to be in a relationship. You've done a lot of work on yourself, a lot of excavation on your past cycles, on your past relationships, why you chose to be single. Some of you, this is going to be a very specific message for some people. Some of you are overcoming a long-term illness. You could have been in hospital for some time. For some of you, the illness could have been an addiction, like an alcohol addiction, for example, or a food disorder. I'm speaking to someone, I feel like I'm speaking to very specific people, but I can literally see someone, you know, at a window looking out. They've been healing. Some of you have been convalescing, have been healing, and you know, some of you were in a very dark place actually. And as I said, it could have been a chronic health condition like MS or cancer or something. And you're now feeling good enough and ready and healthy enough to want to be in a relationship and want to be in a committed relationship as well. You're starting to feel passionate again. And this is about saying that effort, I suppose, that you've put into healing is going to be rewarded. Now, this was to clarify the Three of Wands, and that's the King of Cups. So it's suggestive that this is an energy coming toward you, a person, an individual, someone who is a master of their emotions, with the King of Cups, which means that they might well hide their true feelings, because keep them below the surface, just because they're such a master of their emotions. Either way, with the Queen of Pentacles, that's you being able to recognise that you are worthy of love and able to love and capable of loving, regardless of what you've been going through. You are now ready. This is an energy of someone coming toward you. You know, it could even be that someone has already, this energy is already around you. You know, the someone is either watching you or is attracted to you, and who's been waiting for you to get ready to be strong enough to be in a relationship again. For some of you, it's a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, but it doesn't have to be a water sign, but it is related to that, obviously, because it is Cups energy. So there's like this someone is almost waiting around for you to be ready to be in a relationship with them, waiting around before they offer you their cup. And it seems like they've been waiting for you, or you've been waiting for them. Someone's been waiting for somebody with these two cards together. So that's actually quite nice, isn't it, Aries? Oh, I'm smiling because there's real genuine, sweet romance, and even for those people that are later on in life, in the autumn years, as they say, I feel like for some of you that is definitely it. I know that I do obviously have viewers from all over the world, and I know I have viewers up over the age of 85. I have some viewers over the age of 85, over the age of 55, over the age of 60. So this for you is definitely something, it's as if for some of you, maybe you've been you were widowed, and as I said, there's another person that's around you, that that knows you, that's actually really just been, they might have been they may have been a supportive friend to you, and they are ready to, I've seen this card, and they are ready to come towards you. Now, this is your recent past, or your perspective. So your outlook is positive, okay? This is your perspective. I call this where you're coming from. On the actual tree of life, it's this number 4 is related to creation, building things, organisation. It's masculine and it's active. And for you guys, this is why I call it your perspective. It's where you're coming from, and you're coming from a really positive place. It's as if your outlook has really shifted, and I feel like, as I said, that word convalescing came to mind, and I feel like some of you are really getting over an illness, or getting over a very traumatically heavy, energetically heavy experience, and you're feeling finally ready to show the world who you are, okay? To be yourself in the world. I feel like this, yeah. So you go, and that's how you were in the past. In the past, number sixes are about balance, order, harmony, continuation. Number sixes and cups is about our emotions. So we're thinking about the patterns of the past, and you're maybe thinking back to happy times. So as I said, for those people who have recently lost, but in the grand scheme of life, recently, within the last 2-3 years, lost a loved one or a friend, your husband, your wife, now you're finally you can look back with fondness. Sometimes when people do pass over, it can be very hard for us to feel like we can love again, or we can be happy. We shouldn't be smiling, and now you really overcome that, and that's really nice to see. You've recently overcome that feeling of, I shouldn't be happy, I should be still in mourning, or I should still be suffering. It's really nice to see that you are finally coming out of yourself, and that's really, really positive. Now, this card number 4, is about your love potential, or your love. Wow. We did have this card a lot, though, in the other readings, didn't we? The bi-weekly readings, if you didn't see them. This is love potential or love lesson for this month, and it's the Lovers. So whenever we get this card, we need to celebrate, don't we? Especially when it's in a love reading. Remember, this comes directly below you, the Queen of Pentacles, or below your energy or your focus for this month. And remember, I said at the start, it's about your innate ability to it's your ability to recognize the innate ability you have to love within yourself. And you know, the Lovers card, again, about 6, about balance, harmony, and it's about love, isn't it? It's about feeling love. It's about allowing ourselves to feel that connection that we feel with, allowing ourselves to feel the love that people are giving us, and to give the love that we feel within our hearts, within our souls. And this is why I relate the Lovers to choice, because you've got to choose to recognize that connection exists. And there could be someone around you, maybe the King of Cups, who knows you already, or who's around you in your environment already. But there could be somebody around you already that there are feelings for. You know, as I said, it could be that your feelings are shifting, that you're moving on, as in you've been friends for some time, or this person's been a huge amount of support for you, and you never really were in the place to think of romance, but now you are. And this month, August, is about you recognizing that you are now in a place where you can recognize that connection and choose to go toward that connection. And there's one that just wants to come out, justice. So, you know, in the past, you know, and this is justice for you. This is justice for you. So this is suggestive of, in the past, the imbalance that was there, the lack of love potential that you felt for yourself, the lack of love that potentially was in a past relationship. This is about achieving balance now. That's what I want to say about that card. It's about balance, the Justice card. In this instance, in this spread for you, it's about balance. And it's really, what sign is it related? I think it's not Aries. Yeah, it's related to Aries. Yeah. No, Libra, sorry. It's related to Libra, sorry. So some of you could be dealing with a Libra. Okay, 2 more cards. You've got your challenge card here. Knight of Pentacles. This card I call No Stone Left Unturned. It's the slowest moving knight in the deck, and it's related to earth energy. So I always relate this card to healing, and I relate it to physical healing, which can take a long time, which we've spoken about. I was getting that vibe earlier. It also can be related to wounding, though, from karmic wounding. So, you know, real traumas, healing from trauma. So, you know, healing from bereavement, healing from, you know, deep betrayal, abuse, psychological abuse, etc. This is about the fact that that's slow moving, and the fact that that's something that you've really got to take your time with, and just allow yourself to take each step at a time. So that's your challenge. The challenge is, or the challenge has been, you apply it, this healing, and how long it's felt, Aries, for you to feel, do you know what, I'm okay again, I feel okay, I feel ready to be in a relationship again. And you know, you are with the Empress here, you know, you are now finally feeling enlightened again, finally feeling compassionate toward yourself again, able to go toward the things that you want to go towards as well, okay, even if it takes time. The Empress is about manifestation. The Empress is about it's about responding. It's kind of like the equivalent to the Queen of Pentacles, actually. It's about responding to the things that you feel. It's about acknowledging that you feel love, that you feel like it's been hard, like you feel like you want to move forward. The last card that we have, and it's interesting that Justice came out and then this card, because they both have the swords on there. The last card is your advice, how to achieve balance. This, if you're asking that question, how do I achieve balance? This is how you do it. You achieve balance by trusting that you can make, that you know the direction that you to go in already. Trusting that you will make the right decision. Trusting that you are free to make the right choice, okay? And look at what comes out. I wanted to clarify this card for you just so you know, okay? This is about a passionate new beginning with the Ace of Wands, and this is what you can hold within your hand and have for yourself, okay? So Aries, you know, I mean, we've got some really excellent cards here. We've got some fabulous cards. I'm just going to pick these up, and I'm going to, this is going to be your thumbnail. That'll be a good thumbnail, won't it? Do you not think? Your thumbnails also those little pictures that are in the middle of, there we go, to that picture. Okay, so that when you see them on YouTube. So they've got some excellent cards. So it seems that your overall advice is to recognize that within you right now you've got everything you need to be able to love and to manifest a loving relationship. You are ready for that, even though it's been a slow process to get to this point because of your healing, whether it be emotional, spiritual, or physical healing. And trust that you can make the right decision, move in the right direction, okay? And really have everything within you, that you really have the thing that you want. And maybe there's someone that loves you already with the King of Cups. I hope that was okay for you, Aries. Aries, thank you so much for being here. Have a wonderful August, and I'll see you in about a week's time with your next bi-weeklies and additional love readings. Thank you very much, Aries. Have a fabulous August. Take care. Bye.